Howdy. So I just want to ask a question about pine needles in an aquarium. So I'm digging up the soil in my local pond and my local river, and I'm in the middle of a pine tree forest. And when I was digging into the sand, there are pine tree needles inside. There's pine tree twigs and pine tree bark all in the bottom of the substrate of the lake and even the river. Even the stream is filled with it because, you know, there are only pine trees around it. So if I dig up this soil and I put it down as the bottom layer of my substrate before I put sand on top of it, using the ratio of 1 inch of soil to 2 inches of sand to keep it down, like I hear and read on the internet. My question is, I've been trying to find this for the past 2 hours, not having any luck. Could be just my problem. Search engines and all that, and knowing how to type, and So I dig into the sand in the middle of the pond, and I come up with the pine needles in the sand. Now, if the whole purpose of having a dirty tank is that it breaks down everything, I don't care, right? Whatever's in the pond's substrate, I dig up and I throw it in my tank and I cover it with sand, and I don't care, do I? But then there are some other videos that say pine trees are poisonous for my fish, but these are pine nettles and they're breaking down underwater. Does that matter? Because I know nothing. I'm getting ready to set up my own tank. And I just heard that a dirty tank is the best way to go natural. So I'm going for it. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So now if I go to my local stream and I dig down, there's only about 1 inch of sand, and the rest underneath is pine needles and branches. So, I don't know. Is that good? Is that bad? Seems to me that if I'm supposed to throw leaves in my tank and they're going to get broken down and make their way down through the sand and down into the soil, why not leave it alone? And whatever I dig up at the bottom of the pond, including the bark and the twigs and the pine needles, I just leave it in there. But as that breaks down, will that then lower my substrate, so then I'm going to have problems? Or what? Because I'm not going to spend the time picking out all those pine needles and pine bark and all that. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I just loaded my car up with 6 buckets, and if you say no, then I'll go drop it back in the lake and no harm done. And I'll go drive further away where there's a different type of tree around the stream. I don't know. Anyways, that's my question to y'all. And what kind of tank is it going to be for? Let's see. Well, I have a 100-gallon deep and a 25-gallon standard. The 25-gallon has 2 goldfish in it right now, and the 100-gallon has nothing in it right now. I'm trying to set up deep, dirted substrate with tons of plants, and then I'm going to toss fish in there. Anyways, that's what I'm after. Does the soil have to be cleared of all the debris at the very beginning? I guess that's the bottom line. And then pine needles. Whoa, trying to find information on pine needles has proven difficult. So I'm waiting on y'all to answer that for me. Thanks. I love y'all, and keep on fishing.